Welcome back to Ratchet and Clank. Today we are going to Gaspar. I said in the last episode that basically, oh hey, we would be doing two. No, I was wrong. I only do Gaspar.
Gaspar, isn't that like weird Pokemon?
No. And ironically enough, Gaspar only has one main mission, but there are two paths in this world. We'll see this. I do both paths. Why?
Oh, that's
You'll see.
that's pretty interesting. So it's like you can go
No,
back
they
and
both
you
no.
can
Both
go
paths
forward.
lead to different locations. Both paths lead to different locations.
Oh, it's not like
Two
so
ways lead
it's
to
ki-
where you need to go.
it's
No,
kind of is it kind of Metroidvania like?
not really. Okay, to spoil it, the second path, which is actually right next to that crate of blocks, that set of crates, leads you to a gold bolt.
You really couldn't wait for the platform to get there, could you?
No.
Gadgetron Devastator is very effective against lava.
You know what happens to hurrying Heralds?
I didn't fall in the lava.
Crap, ruined my joke.
Anyway, turrets. They don't have they have infinite health and just shoot anything they want.
Yeah, but this looks kind of... Okay, if it's for opening doors, I get it, but you were just shooting your enemies, and it didn't seem like you had the ability to get out of it. It would have been faster if you just smacked them with your hammer.
Wrench.
No, I don't like friends.
Damn it. Yeah, you do.
Also, one thing I wanted to point out before you interrupted me, I do like how the ship blends in with the planet.
Yeah, it's kind of the only planet that does that with this one.
Is it possible to get your ship in different colors?
No. No.
Is there any Ratchet and Clank
Yes.
game that has
Yes.
ship customization?
Yes. 2 does. 2 and 3 do.
Sounds like a waste of effort. Like, what does it contribute?
Nothing. It just makes the ship look nicer. They're essentially skins.
Alright.
And it's like, I don't mind
I mean, to be-
skins for that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mock it now, but if you take a look at my garage in Grand Theft Auto Online, you know that I'm all about customization. like I'm telling you, I've got a van that I made to look like a mystery machine, and I don't even like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, those.
Like, why is it
bombings
called
are
a,
really
why is it
harsh.
called why is it called a mystery machine? It's not a machine, it's a van.
Because people call their cars are still machines.
Oh, people give names to their cars. People are stupid. Doesn't mean you have to make a whole show about it.
That's Speed Buggy. Scooby-Doo was the dog.
Right.
I think as you left me, folks.
No, I'm still here. It's just like I said, I don't like Scooby-Doo, so I'm not even going to bother coming up with a witty comeback.
That's no fun.
Anyway, speaking of fun things, the game. I still haven't played it. I also still haven't continued playing Rift Apart. But when I recently went back to my PS4 to install a game that I bought, I did decide to re-download the
Boomy game.
reboot game.
Yep. The only PS4 Ratchet game.
I still find it ridiculous. Like, the least they could have done is like, Into the Nexus was the one that came out in 2014, right, on the PS3?
I believe so.
Was it really that hard to bring it out on PS4 as well?
Well, I mean, we're talking about Sony. We're talking about Sony.
Yeah.
2013. 2013.
Okay, well, still, they could have, like, for fuck's sake, they remastered The Last of Us, but they didn't remaster the good games.
That's because Jim Ryan is stupid. I'm so glad he's out of Sony.
Well, do we know who replaced him?
No. I can't think of the name of who's taking control of Sony until they get a replacement. But I'm hoping that they're smart. I'm hoping they realize, yeah, let's stop making our video games AAA movies.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like a little bit of narrative in my video games, but I would appreciate it if it's like an actual game.
Yeah.
And as much as I tend to mock like the new Assassin's Creed games, for example, they are still games.
Yeah, they are.
Games that I'm never going to play for the channel, by the way, because if we do that, it's gonna be a long time. But I might record Assassin's Creed 2. There's just some things we need to discuss first. Or maybe I'll do 4.
No, you'll do
gives
2,
me the,
and we do the baby QuickTime event.
Is cool.
You have acquired a pilot.
You know, I'm probably just going to cut that out, right?
It will allow you
Lame.
to fly
People don't like seeing people get born, even if it's in video games. Like, I'm telling you, the only reason why I haven't started Assassin's Creed 2 yet on my Switch
because of that
was because the only times I had a need to play Assassin's Creed when I was out of house, there were people watching, and people are going to find it pretty weird if they see someone getting born.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird. It's really fucking weird that they start with that. Like, what the shit,
Yeah.
Ubisoft?
Yeah. No, so that's why when I was in Romania, the Assassin's Creed game that I played was Assassin's Creed 3. I don't actually dislike the third game, or the fifth game, which is called the third game.
I mean, they don't make the. I mean, really, the only canned games that aren't numbered are Revelations, Brotherhood, and Rogue.
Rogue is such a weird one, though. It's like they took the gameplay of 4 and they basically set it in the timeline of 3. And
Yeah, don't they? Yeah, cause don't in 4 you play as the first mate?
The what?
The first mate of Connor's crew.
I don't think so. In 4 you play as Edward Kenway.
Edward.
And Edward Kenway then later on gives birth to Haytham Kenway. And Haytham Kenway is the first protagonist of Assassin's Creed 3, who then on his mission ends up fucking someone, thus creating Connor Kenway, who is the actual protagonist who has involvement in the Civil War.
Yeah.
He's also a native.
Yep.
I will say though, it's kind of weird how. Oh,
I
there
have
you go.
no idea how the fuck I missed that jump. I really fucking don't.
Right.
But
Well,
good.
it's a bit of a delayed it's a bit of a delayed response, but that's what happens to hurrying Harold.
That wasn't me hurrying. That was me making a normal jump.
Like I said, it's a severely delayed response. If you don't know what I'm talking about, scroll back for like 10 minutes. But yeah, I do find it kind of weird how Assassin's Creed 3 takes place after Assassin's Creed 4, at least in the time period it takes place in. Because with every consecutive game, it was like a little bit farther into the future. So like you had the first one, which was the
Altair, and that focused on the Crusades, right?
Yeah, and then 2 was the Italian Revolution.
3 was the Civil War. 4 was the Great
3 was
Era
Civil
of
War.
Pirates.
4 was piracy.
Unity
And then
was
Unity
the
was the French Revolution. Syndicate was the Industrial Revolution. And then Origins was Egypt.
Yeah, and then we go to Valhalla's Vikings.
You forgot Odyssey.
Odyssey is Greece. Yeah, it's like they just start going backwards again.
Yeah, but at least we are kind of on the right track because Mirage takes place after Valhalla. No, it takes place before Valhalla. It's an origin story of one of the side characters. Who ends up being a real dick, by the way. No spoilers.
Why do we need prequels to villains?
I didn't say Basim is a villain.
Okay.
Just that he's an asshole.
I still hate those types of prequels though.
Yeah, I mean the only good thing I can say about the way Ubisoft handled it was Ubisoft was pretty open about it being a budget game, so they offered it at a budget price. It's $10 off. It's also the first Assassin's Creed game I ever pre-ordered. I don't know if I should be proud of that.
That's the American way.
For you today.
Also, I should have spoken about that. Visibomb gun. We will be seeing that in the we will be seeing that in use. It's actually a pretty neat idea.
All right.
Anyway, time for the side path, which, like I said, leads us to a gold bolt. So there's no real reason as to why we need to do this.
Just out of curiosity, is there somewhere in the game a menu that shows you where you can still find a gold bolt? You know, kind of like
ship menu.
Battlefield
The ship
Bikini
menu.
Bottom.
The ship menu. You have to get in the ship and press on the planet, and it will tell you how many you have of each spot.
Alright, and does it give you like a hint where you can find it?
No.
Or is it just,
No.
you missed a golden bolt jump?
Yeah. The later games actively do add a map-o-matic item that basically will point out secrets.
Right. And what about a mini-map?
You don't have.
Do we ever get one of those?
You don't have a mini-map? Honestly, these platformers, I'm totally fine with not having a mini-map.
Alright. Yeah, no,
Because just platformers don't really need the mini-map.
yeah, I'm definitely with you on that.
I also will state that there are games that need minimaps and really need to fix those minimap systems.
Sounds like you've got an example ready.
I have 2. Xenoblade 2 and Warframe.
Yeah, I tried to play Warframe, but I really couldn't see it. And Xenoblade 2, well, I repeat myself, I'm not an RPG guy.
Yeah. I'm not. I will be stating this. I'm not playing the Xenoblade games for the channel. I will not be doing those.
Good, because when I was picking my cousin's
Brain.
gameplay stats on,
Oh, I was thinking you were going to say brain. I was honestly. Continue.
no,
Continue.
no, he needs to have a brain for that. But when I was checking his Twitch profile, I saw that he has like 200 hours or so on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now. If you ever backpedal on your I'm not doing Xenoblade 2,
Fuck,
I'm not gonna be part of that playthrough.
Oh hell no, I'm not backpedaling. Cause I watched Shug Conroy 200 episodes.
Are those 200 episodes of an hour or 200 episodes of 20 minutes?
It
anywhere
mostly
in between.
Depends. It mostly depends. But yeah, no, and that's also doing everything in the game. 200 episodes. Like, no. Now, if I want to do content for Xenoblade, I would just be streaming the game. I would just be streaming the series.
Cough, cough, check down below for his link.
I don't know. I mean, again, I have no idea when I would. Granted, for those games, I wouldn't be doing those blind. Those would be New Game Plus ones. Especially 2.
Yeah. I mean, I may not know anything about Xenoblade, but I know how important it is to have a New Game Plus ready.
Yep. Looks at
Which reminds
Persona
me,
and SMT games in general.
I was about to say I'm considering doing my 6th playthrough of Persona 5 Royal. I mean, I've only got 300 hours on that game.
I mean, hell, when I do Persona 4 for the channel, that's a New Game Plus game.
I need to continue with Persona 4 myself.
And here's showing off the Bomb gun. It's a sniper you actively control.
I like how they do the cheap thing of, hey, let's give the illusion of night vision by just green filter.
It's fine. It doesn't get in the way. And yes, that skill point was for destroying all of the ships. So this path also gives you a skill point.
And to be fair, I shouldn't mock it, because GTA San Andreas does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And you know how much I love that game.
Yeah. Strangely, only this game and 2 are the games that actively have those types of weapons. Although I like
was because they think that controlling a remote control missile feels slow and it takes away from the flow of the game.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I do not use the Visibomb gun or the or 2's spider tank glove in actual combat. I really don't.
It's one of those I only use it if I have to use it kind of weapons.
And also and for gold bolts.
So only if you have to.
Mm-hmm. Because you actually do need to use the Visibomb gun or 2 gold bolts.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the weapons that are really just tools, unless it's the foam bolt shooter from Prey.
I mean, I didn't
that one is
use
pretty
that
good.
thing. I barely use that damn thing.
You know those doors? You know how some doors you can press a button to open the door?
Yeah.
You can also shoot those buttons with the the bolt.
I know.
And if you have those like radioactive explodey things,
those are the things I use that for. Those are the only enemies I use that on.
Yeah, but then it also doesn't take a lot of space in the inventory. And being honest, in games like Prey 2017, the inventory is the first thing I upgrade.
Yeah. Yeah, inventory, being able weapons, health. Getting
not even weapons and health. The first thing I go for are inventory and hacking.
and hacking, yeah.
Because why would I upgrade my weapons if I could just hack this turret right here?
I mean, granted, you only really need to hack the turrets if you start taking the alien powers.